So what have we got? We've got Zack Snyder in his new movie, Rebel Moon, which I think is a wicked name for the movie, to be honest with you. I actually really, really do like the name Rebel Moon. I think that Zack Snyder is a great filmmaker. I really do. I loved his Superman, Man of Steel. I loved his Batman versus Superman, although very dark. And I know they had a big input on Wonder Woman as well. And Wonder Woman was just delightful. It was absolutely amazing. The action was wicked in it. And it was a great storyline going back in the day. But we've got a little bit of information from Collider about the Rebel Moon. It says that the rebellion continues as Zack Snyder shares new details on Rebel Moon's video game. So I don't know if you've watched the trailer to Rebel Moon, but I have, and I thought it didn't really tell us much about what is going to happen in Rebel Moon. But everything looks so beautiful. It looked really, really nice. So, and I think that with the second trailer, they'll give us a little bit more of a storyline because this Rebel Moon was actually a story that Zack Snyder took to Disney for a Star Wars movie. And I'm glad that Disney didn't take him up on that because I want Zack Snyder to be in his own lane. And he's got his own fans, and I am certainly one of them. I remember the day when I watched 300, again, another film that I thought I'd never seen nothing like it. And although we are now getting into a time where we've pretty much seen it all with the CGI effects and things like that, 300 just was absolutely amazing to watch, and it's just such a rewatchable movie. It's great. But let's get into this. This comes to us from Collider. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon has finally come to fruition with sci-fi epic heading to Netflix this December. The first of two parts, Rebel Moon Part 1, Child of Fire, follows a rebel leader named Cora who seeks help from other warriors to defend her colony. As Snyder fans count down the days until Part 1's release, Snyder has shared new details regarding the Rebel Moon video game currently in the works. So that's wicked. They've got a lot of faith in this to instantly start on a Rebel Moon video game. But I've seen the trailer and I think that I could definitely play a video game to Rebel Moon. Let's see what it has to say. It says that Snyder revealed new details of the Rebel Moon game at this year's Gamescom event, an annual trade fair centered on all things video game related. During Snyder's talk, he shared that Rebel Moon team are partnering up with Super Evil Megacorp for the video game. For now, most details on what players can expect are relatively thin. However, Snyder revealed that the game is set just after the events of both movies and is meant to expand the world. Players will also be able to pick their own rebel as well as play by themselves or take part in a co-op with another player. So this to me is kind of like the DCU of what James Gunn said, that the video games are going to continue forward onto the into the live action movies and into the cartoons, into the animated cartoons as well. I wonder if James Gunn can keep up, or if he can keep up with that and continue the story. Kevin Feige doesn't seem to be doing it with Marvel at the moment at all. Everything's all over the place. But I'm super excited to know that they possibly might be releasing a game. Remember, these video games as well, some of them take longer than movies to do. With all the bugs that they've got to fix and stuff like that, and they really do take a lot of manpower and a lot of time. And it just goes on to say, Collider, that Rebel Moon takes viewers to the far reaches of the galaxy where Cora's peaceful colony lies. However, things soon take a turn while the tyrannical regent deploys an army to the colony, sending Cora on a search for allies to protect it and its people. As such, she tracks down the best fighters who can help her fight back against the dangers. Mother World, a varied collection of people all seeking revenge and redemption. The battle will rage on in Rebel Moon Part 2. So Rebel Moon Part 1 is going to be where they collect all the rebels to protect the planet. And then we're going to have a big action battle off, fight off scene, whatever you want to call it, in obviously Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scavenger, which is due to be released in April. So that's pretty good. So we've got them both coming out in the same year. Well, we haven't, but we've got them both coming out within a year. So I'm down for that. The trailer looks great, guys. The trailer looks great. I'm putting up some images right now, and it does really, really look good. So I'm definitely happy to. I'm definitely happy that Zack Snyder has found a place, found a home on Netflix, and he can be himself and release his movies the way that he intends to release them, because he is a creative guy at heart, and you really want to let him make his own path in his own movies and not be kind of like under the restriction of someone like Disney, because then they've got to continue them stories. So, what do you think about this, guys? Are you excited about Rebel Moon? Are you excited about the game coming out as well, as he has announced it? Will it come out? Who knows? They do announce a lot of games and then they get canned and shelved. So, I guess time will tell on that. But let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. And also, as well, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe for more movie news coming out very soon. See you later.